Hello everyone, my name is Janaknath and this presentation is all about risk management and the decision making analysis about Adidas. This presentation provides a forward-looking analysis of the risk management and the strategic driven of the decision making at Adidas AG. Rather than visiting historical performance, the focus is placed on how Adidas can enhance its decision making capability and the risk governance over the next 3 to 5 years. In response to increasing environmental uncertainty as a globally recognized consumer brand, it does operate within a highly complex ecosystem characterized by digital accelerations, geopolitical, regulatory, and the shift consumer expectations. Within this context, risk management should not be viewed merely as a complaint mechanisms, but as an intricate strategic capability that supports informed, timely, and resilient decision making. This analysis applies structured risk assessment, data-driven insights, and benchmarking against international framework to evaluate its future readiness. Now let's begin with the company overview. Adidas is a German multinational organization specializing in athletic footwear and accessories. Founded in 1949 and the headquarters is in Germany. The company operates more than 160 countries and maintains a strong global brand presence. The organization's strategic priorities include brand leadership, digital transformation, and sustainability-driven growth. While these priorities provide competitive advantage, they also expose Adidas to a range of strategic and operational risks. Consequently, effective risk management is central to sustainability performance and supporting long-term strategic decisions. Moving to the importance of the risk management. Risk management enables organizations to identify, prioritize, and respond to uncertainty that may affect strategic objectives. In multinational organizations, risk management supports decision making under conditions of regulatory change. For Adidas, effective risk analysis help protect brand reputations, financial stability, and competitive positioning. By applying a structured framework, management can allocate resources more efficiently and ensure that high impact risks receives appropriate exclusions attentions, and such risk management functions as a critical link between strategy formulations and exclusion. Next, the risk assessment matrix or risk assessment matrix provide a systematic method for evaluating risks based on likelihood and certainty. This approach enables prioritizations and enhanced transparency in the decision making. Given Adidas' exposures to global supply chains, digital platforms, and regulatory environments, the use of this structured risk matrix supports consistent risk evaluations across the organizations. High priority risks identified through this process require proactive monitoring and senior level oversight to prevent escalations. Now, talking about the risk impact analysis, several key risks significantly influence Adidas' decision making capacity. First, brand reputation risk presence a major significant concern. Brand reputations functions as the intangible asset that directly affect pricing power, consumer loyalty, and long-term brand equity. In the digital era, reputation damage can accelerate rapidly, requiring swift and well-coordinated decisions. Second, geopolitical risks impact sourcing strategies, logistic costs, and the pricing decisions. Trade tension and tariff fluctuations increase uncertainty, necessitating flexible supply chain decisions and the scenario-based planning. Third, I would like to talk about the cybersecurity risks. The cybersecurity risk has expanded beyond internal system to include third-party server providers. Data breaches undermine consumer trust and expose the organization to regulatory censorship and the financial loss. Fourth, sustainability and environment regulation risks. In these risks, it has intensified due to the mandatory reporting and complaining requirement, such as EU Corporate Sustainability Report Directive. Non-compliance pose legal, financial, and reputational threats. Finally, over reliance on the D2C customer DTC. Strategy increase concern risks, while DTC enhance margin and consumer insist excessive dependence heightens exposures to digital reputations and fulfillment challenges. Now, moving to the data driven decision making, advanced data analysis play a critical role in strengthening risk management and decision making. Real time data enables earlier identifications of emerging and uh, latent risks, allowing organizations to respond proactively rather than reactively. By integration brand sentiments analysis, supply chains metrics, and ESG performance indicators, ADAS can improve enterprise-wide risk visibility. Data analysis also support continuous monitoring, mitigation effectiveness, and enhancing strategic control and responsiveness. Moving to a comparative benchmarking of risk management framework. Benchmarking against internationally recognized framework enhance governance quality and decision consistency. The COSO Enterprise Risk Management Framework integrates risks with strategy and performance, while ISO 31000 emphasizes principle-based risk governance and continuous improvement. A combined application of this framework allows entities to align significant strategic decisions making with global best practice while maintaining operational consistency across the international operations. Now let's talk about the risk mitigations. To mitigate identify risks, it has should strengthen brand governance through real-time reputations monitoring and structured crisis response mechanisms. Supply chain certifications and geopolitical scenario planning are essential to enhance resilience. Cybersecurity governments should reinforce using recognized standards such as the next framework, with particular emphasis on third-party risk management. Additionally, investment in robust ESG data system will support regulatory compliance and audit readiness. Finally, maintaining a balanced channel strategy will reduce excessive reliance on DTC platforms. In conclusion, risk management is a strategic enabler of the effective decision making at Adidas. Key risks include brand reputation, geopolitical, cybersecurity, sustainability regulation, and DTC concentrations. By integration, advanced analyze benchmarking against global framework and adopting proactive mitigation strategies. ADAS can strengthen organizational resilience and sustain long-term competitiveness over the 3 to 5 years. Thank you so much.